Hi, I'm Marianne Johnson, and today I'll be talking to you about how to make motions and debate with decorum. First, we'll talk about making motions. There are a few key motions that we make in Model UN. These include set agenda, if you want to talk about a specific bill, personal privilege, if you need to leave the room to use the restroom or go to an unskippable class, raise your placard for personal privilege. If you want to talk to your peers about a piece of legislation in a more disorganized and free way, raise your placard to call for an unmoderated caucus. If you want more definite speaking times, call for a moderated caucus. With both, specify an amount of time necessary and a speaking time. These speeches should be structured and written out beforehand. Don't speak unless you've been called on for motion. Even if someone levies an attack on the speech, you have to wait until you've been called on to respond. Now, we're going to talk about debating with decorum.
Hey, what's up guys? I'm Evelyn, and today we're going to be talking about how to debate with decorum. So avoid personal attacks on someone you disagree with. Like, let's say for instance, like the delegate from France raises their placard and says we need to raise taxes by like 70%. This isn't your invitation to raise your placard and then just be like, the delegate from France is actually so stupid, bro. Like, you can't do that, okay? And although you have the right to disagree, you don't have the right to say hurtful things. And somebody can still tell when something is hurtful. Even if you say it in a fancy way. Like, let's say I'm like, the delegate from France has a very elementary understanding of the topic at hand. That's still calling them stupid. Like, don't do that. Now, essentially, don't call anybody names. Respond to the legislation, not the person who's creating it or the person that supports it. Really, you just gotta keep things nice, be kind to your other delegates, and honestly, you're a lot more likely to get more signatories if you aren't being a jerk to everyone in the caucus. Yeah.
Are there any motions on the floor? Delegate from France.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Set agenda to a resolution to help.
Are there any motions on the floor? Delegate from France.
Motion for an unmoderated caucus.
For how long?
5 minutes.
Okay. Are there any other motions on the floor? Seeing that there are none, we are now setting the time to an unmoderated caucus for 5 minutes. Are there any motions on the floor? Delegate of France.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Set agenda to a resolution to stop climate change.
Okay, are there any other motions? All right, seeing as there are none, let's set the agenda. Are there any motions on the floor? Delegate of France.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Set agenda to a resolution to stop climate change.
Okay, are there any other motions? All right, seeing as there are none, let's set the agenda. Are there any motions on the floor? Delegate from France.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Set agenda to a resolution to help.